My name is Kaarina Mönkkönen and I'm working as a senior lecturer at University of Eastern Finland. I appreciate the chance to discuss dialogical interaction today. My research fields are in communication and in interprofessional teamwork in social and healthcare. In this short presentation, I approach relationship from the dialogical point of view. First, I would like to ask how we see the client of the social services. Far too often, the clients appear to professionals only through their problems, not through their personal competence or dignity. A client who has faced many problems and needed professional support easily adopts the identity of problematic and worthless person, being a risk or cost for society. Many resource-centered approaches of client work outline that professionals should avoid the problem-based discussion, which is a basic point also in dialogical encounter. Interaction should not be seen as fixed or permanent, but merely as a dynamic process where we move between the different positions. In this picture, I portray different positions which could be taken into interaction between a professional and a client. On the left, you can see the expert-based or authority-based orientation in which the process is strongly dominated by the professional. On the right, you can see the opposite, client-centered interaction in which the satisfaction of the client is in focus. However, despite of good intention, the client's viewpoint could also be overemphasized. By this I mean overcaring ignores the responsibility related to the relationship and also experience of dignity. In both approaches, no new understanding is produced. In social work, we should find a balance between these positions. In dialogical relationship and trust, the client's perspective will be visible and shared and tested together. Dialogical interaction should be an important basis also for interprofessional teamwork and in interprofessional studies and research as well. At our university, students can practice their interdisciplinary teamwork skills by role-playing and so-called simulation learning. But how can social workers prove their skills at client work? The so-called Dialogical is one method for reflecting how we interact. I have applied this method with its creator Caius Carson in dialogical coaching session for social workers. It's a creative, narrative and game-like tool that can be used to simulate or reflect almost any kind of human interaction. It can be useful also in preparing for challenging situations with clients. When participants write lines of dialogue onto the leaves, they are inspired to discuss their own ways and ideas for interaction. This method is currently in use as a printable version, but Caius is also working on a digital version of it. As conclusion, I would say that while it's important to practice interaction, the dialogical approach has been seen not a specific method, but more a way of thinking, or even broader, a way of life and a philosophical idea. As metaphor, dialogical interaction has been compared to generative dancing, where both dancers have space to move in their own way. Collaboration leads ultimately to trust. Not knowing opens up new perspectives in discussion with a client and with the other professionals. Thank you for listening. Here you find my articles and books about dialogical point of view.